Good morning, WKPG kids. Welcome to CCO Kids Worship Online. My name is Miss Stephanie, and on behalf of Pastor Paul, Pastor Tori, and the entire Christ Church of Orlando family, we're so glad you've joined us today. If you're already a part of the CCO family, welcome back. And if this is your first time tuning in, you're gonna love this church. Mrs. Joffe and a very special guest have a great message just for you. Trust me, you don't want to miss this one.
Hi boys and girls, this is Mrs. Joffe and my friend Sadie. She's going to help me out today as I share the Bible story with you. This month we've been talking about creativity and all the creative things that God has made. Did you know that you and I are made in God's image? That's right. So He's very creative, and that makes us creative too. He's created us for a purpose. And He's created many other things for a purpose too. But sometimes we look at those things and we think, why did He create that? They seem so odd, not normal. I'm going to give you an example. He did something special with my friend Sadie here. He gave her loose skin. Did you know doggies have loose skin? That's right, they do. They have loose skin. Why? Okay, have you ever seen a wet dog? Well, what do they do when they get wet? That's right, they shake all over. And when they shake all over, they can usually get off about 70% of the water in 4 seconds. That's because they have loose skin. And that skin rolls around while they're shaking and flings off all the water. I don't know about you, but I think that's pretty creative. We are ready to get right into our Bible story. Today, we're going to learn about Esther. Where do you think I can find that in the Bible? That's right, from the book of Esther. As we listen to Esther's story, my friend Sadie is going to play the parts. Esther was a queen of Persia, but she didn't become queen in a usual way. Her father wasn't king. In fact, Esther was Jewish. Many of God's people had been captured and brought to Babylonia when their home, Judah, was conquered. Then Babylon was taken over by Persia. So Esther grew up in a land, Persia, that wasn't even her own. When Esther's parents died, her cousin Mordecai raised her as his own. At the time the story takes place, a man named Xerxes was king of Persia. Xerxes got angry and fired his queen Vashti because she refused to show up for a wild party. You get out. Yikes! Well, after that, the king decided to hold a contest to find a new queen. He ordered his officials to gather the most beautiful young women from all over the empire. One of them was Esther. The king ordered that young women should be put through the entire year of beauty treatments. Let's see the beauty treatments. Oh, look at the beauty treatment that Esther is getting. Oh, do you like this color, Esther? Oh, you look beautiful. All right, the king is ready to see you now. When the king saw Esther, he thought she was beautiful and he crowned her as the new queen. King Xerxes also raised a royal official named Haman to be higher than any other noble. You know what that means? Yes, since Haman had such an important position, all the other royal officials were supposed to bow down to him. There was one man who refused to bow down to Haman. Haman, remember, was important and people were supposed to bow down to him. His name was Mordecai. Mordecai knew that he should only bow to God, not a person, since some of the other officials told Haman about this, and Haman was mad. All right. Haman told the king that there was a group of people who lived separately from everyone else in his kingdom, and they didn't obey the king's laws. Haman offered to destroy this group of people for the king. King Xerxes agreed, and he sent out a decree. The order decree that all Jewish people must be killed. Oh, that's not good. Mordecai and all the Jewish people throughout the kingdom were terrified. Queen Esther said, I am going to help. She heard that Mordecai was upset, so she sent one of the servants out to find out what was wrong. The servant returned with a message from Mordecai. Mordecai sent out a message to Esther, and he was telling Esther all about the plan that Haman had, and Haman was going to destroy the Jewish people. And you have to remember, Mordecai and Esther were Jewish, but the king did not know that. So Mordecai and Esther made a plan. They were going to talk to the king, but the king wasn't very approachable, so they had to wait for the right time. So Esther and Mordecai came up with a plan, and that plan worked. Esther and Mordecai were able to convince the king to free the Jewish people and let them go. Boys and girls, God used Esther. He created her for a special purpose. She wasn't the likely candidate to be the queen of Persia, but he used her, and when he created her for this purpose, she saved the Jewish people. God's got a plan for you and me and my friend Sadie here. He sure is creative, and he gave us a lot of creativity too. Let's thank God. Boys and girls, go ahead and close your eyes and bow your head. God, thank you. Thank you for making us just like you. You are creative and we are creative. You created us for a purpose, and now it's up to us to find out what that purpose is. Thank you for CCO, our home church, where we can come together and learn more about you. Amen. Bye, boys and girls. I hope you have a good week, and I hope you're creative this week. I can't wait to hear what you do.
Did you know God created you for a purpose? I've always loved the story of Esther, but that one takes the cake. Thanks for joining in today. We hope you enjoyed spending time learning about God through the Bible and talking with Him in prayer. Please ask Mommy or Daddy to help you stay connected, and not just on Sundays. We have loads of other fun things coming throughout the week in social media really soon. Right now, keep worshiping God by singing and dancing with Him in your song coming up. And I'll check in with you next time, okay? Bye!
Spinning. You made the ocean and everything in it, and you made the sky so blue, and you made every other color too. You made the sun, you keep it shining. You put the moon up in the midnight sky, and everything around me created by you only. I just wanna thank you, 'cause everything you made is so beautiful. Every single star and every beat of my heart, and it's beautiful. You made my feet, you made my hands, you made me sing and you made me dance, 'cause your love is all around me, and your thank you 'cause everything you made is so beautiful. Every single star and every beat of my heart, and it's beautiful. Here we go, break it down now. Everything you created with your imagination is wonderful and good. Wonderful and good. You're my inspiration beyond all explanation. You're wonderful and good. You're wonderful and good. Everything you created with your imagination is wonderful and good. Wonderful and good. You're my inspiration beyond all explanation. You're wonderful and good. You're wonderful I just wanna